welcome to my channel Master Literature. Today we discuss the topic history as fiction from the book Methodology of Humanities and Academic Writing. So what is history? History is the study of human past. It is a study of a human past. So the histories or the historians analyzing all the aspects of human past, their social status, their political conditions or economic affairs. So they study the past to understand how people of that times were thought and lived. Okay, so the concept of history plays an important role in the human thought. These historians, they try to find our sources, relevant sources, and they evaluate them. In the past, there were a time when writing history was treated as a literary art. So historians were treated as people with an imaginative quality. So in the past, the people were treated the historians as some kind of imaginative quality who could tell their stories by in the artistry of poems. Here they gave an example. Romila, the noted historian, who in her History of India, Volume 1 and 2, has made Indian historical happenings available after serious research. So, Romila Tapur, he was a noted historian who in his book has wrote about historical happenings of the India, and she presented her ideas in a very readable way. In case of Indian history, there were two versions available at that time. One is the British version and one is an Indian version. The British versions were treated as biased ones, okay, from the perspective of the Indians. Later, in the Indian version, we can see this side of India. So here says that the history is not true. He says that history is subjective because it is the interpretation of the past events. Hence, history facts always cannot be the factual information. History is not always true because it is the perspective of one person who is writing that. Instead of that, history creating battles because of the different thoughts, because of the different versions of the subjectivity during the periods. This history was considered as a literary branch itself. From the ancient times itself, the history has a tag as a literary branch. So lastly, you can add that history is an unending dialogue between the past and the present.